Former North Kingstown basketball coach Aaron Thomas was just sentenced today in court. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tiffany Murphy. Thomas will serve 1 year probation in the naked fat test trial. ABC 6 News anchor Ryan Medeiros joins us live from Wakefield with reaction today from the courtroom. Ryan.
Yeah, Tiffany, as you mentioned, Thomas facing 1 year probation after those 3 years of back and forth, in addition to a no contact order for his victims. The prosecution originally seeking a 2-year prison sentence at the ACI for Thomas, who was found guilty of 2 misdemeanor charges back in May by a jury when he admitted he performed fat tests on student athletes while they were naked. But his defense has remained adamant that those tests were part of a fitness program Thomas started in the 1990s, intended to keep his basketball program competitive and not in any way intended for his sexual arousal. Thomas said about 80% of athletes were naked during the tests, acknowledging in hindsight it was wrong, but said there was no malintent. The jury ultimately found him not guilty of child molestation and sexual assault, the 2 most serious charges. He was sentenced today on 2 lesser charges of simple assault. His defense speaking about the court's decision.
On behalf of Aaron Thomas, first of all, we'd like to thank the jury once again for their incredible time and dedication reaching the verdict that they did. We are certainly pleased with the sentence of probation. It is consistent with Aaron Thomas being a first-time offender, consistent with his ability to rehabilitate himself, and quite frankly, move on with his life.
Obviously a very emotional subject here. The prosecution having a victim take the stand today in court in addition to reading 2 victim statements. And the theme there was pretty clear from those victims, saying they now have years of emotional trauma from someone who they trusted as a coach. They felt he betrayed their trust. Now, the defense on the other side arguing that decades went by with no complaints about Thomas, saying that this program was one of the reasons that the North Kingstown basketball team became one of the most successful athletic programs in the state over the years. We'll have much more reaction from this later on tonight, but for now, live in Wakefield, I'm Ryan Medeiros, ABC 6 News.